What's going on, TTC? Sitting up here on a Sunday morning, getting ready to watch some NFL. Thought I'd make a quick video since I haven't made one since like Wednesday, I think. Feeling a lot better. Thanks, Gator Boo, for the throw out. You did well. Everybody else who did. I saw a couple of people commented on that Hay Week video. And man, what did I tell you? Washington State, God, you guys, you scored early, and then you got a couple late ones when we kind of weren't playing as tight, but. Hey, 21 points on a good defense like ours. We had a pick six again. Man, our defense, it's just getting better every week, I think. Especially in especially red zone. That's a big thing for me. We held them to, I believe it was 3 or 4 times they got down there and only scored like twice. I'm not sure. I didn't watch part of the game because I ended up getting an invite to go to a party with a certain lady, and the game was already out of hand. So, guys got to do what a guy's got to do. But other games, Oregon, they got a bye, and this I think is a really nice time because we have Arizona State coming up the week after the bye, and that's at the road, and that's a team that's contending for the Pac-12 South title. So they're in there for the hunt. They're going to be determined. They want to knock us off on the road. We're number 2 in the nation. So they're a team that's on the rise, I think, and I don't really have hate for Arizona State. It's just you're not going to beat us. There's no way we're going to go down on the road unfocused and lose. But in a week where a lot of top 10 teams went down, Florida State, wow, yeah, some defense you have there. Wow, I thought you guys were better than that. But to lose to NC State like that, jeez. Gave up 17 points to NC State. It was a defensive battle, but damn, you couldn't hold them on that one last drive. You had that game won. And Tennessee, this makes your strength of schedule go way up, way up. South Carolina, holy shit. Did you guys look impressive? You guys absolutely manhandled Georgia. Manhandled them from start to finish. Props to South Carolina. And Georgia, wow. Yeah, you guys got your asses handed to you. But South Carolina is a good team. You were on the road, hostile situation, but again, no excuse to lose. What was it, like 42-7, 35-7? I don't remember the final score. Matt or Kobe, I want you remember the bet. 5-minute video about why I was right about Georgia, or growing up. I guess you can make it something about a 5-minute video about why I was right about Georgia or why you were wrong about Georgia. And LSU Florida, man, this game made me so happy to see Florida win, because just to see Blackjack. Dude, I'm not even gonna mention this dude real fast. Just he's not even worth mentioning for a long period of time on videos anymore because he's such a joke to the TTC, and he needs seriously mental help. And the fact that I watched his video and then scrolling down the comments, Gator Boo's like, there was no bet, and I remember I was like, since when was there a bet? Like, I never saw Gator Boo accept a bet. I never saw Blackjack Glover throw out a bet. I saw him do one for the NFL TTC for the Falcons, but I never saw it for the LSU Florida game. Wow, dude, you have serious issues. You need help. And not giving enough Florida credit to the Gators. Enough credit to the Gators. They played their asses off in the second half on defense. They just balled you guys out in the second half and kept that star of a quarterback from throwing anything. Though you guys did run the ball a lot too. I don't know why. And Florida made their mistakes too. Florida didn't look totally unbeatable, but they played better and they won the ball game, and that's all that matters. LSU, I kind of thought you were overrated coming into the season, and that's just proved my point. But teams that other looks good. Both West Virginia and Texas look good. Sorry guys, I still have a runny nose. God. What else? Oh, West Virginia, Texas. They looked good on offense, but those two defenses just. West Virginia's given up 55 points a ball game. Texas' defense is a little bit better. West Virginia, I believe, is number 4 team in the nation now. So they're right in there for the title hunt. I think Oregon, all they have to do is keep winning, and no one's going to be able to jump us. Unless South Carolina beats Alabama, which I really don't see happening. But if it were to happen, maybe, unless it's absolutely like they beat Georgia the way they beat Alabama, then they could put South Carolina at 1, put Alabama at 2, and put Oregon at 3. I could see that scenario panning out. But I just think Alabama is really, really, really good. And I don't know, unless it's the perfect storm, that a team's going to come in there and beat them. Especially if it's at home. The only way maybe I could see it if you were down in that beast of a stadium. That stadium was rocking last night. I'm going to give your fans props. The Beavers are up there in the top 10. So Beaver fans, if you're catching this video, congratulations. You finally have a relevant team. Now you just got to keep winning. Please keep winning. I want you to be undefeated going into that Civil War. I want that Civil War to be for the Pac-12 North title. So we can beat you and crush your hopes again of being anyway halfway relevant. So, that's what I think. I really hope the Beavers are undefeated going into that game. I really want that. Just because then you get, the Alma Bowl if we beat you. Or when we beat you, I should say. Yeah, bye week for me, so I might hop on here. I might not, depending if I see good hate weeks. South Carolina, you have at LSU. That's going to be, I think, not as much of a tough game, but they might come out fired up. You're just going to have to be on your toes because you're going on the road. But I think you can win that ball game. So we'll have to see how things go. I mean, college football, this is why I love college football, because you never know what's going to happen. Who predicted Oregon State would be undefeated this late in the season? Be 5-0 or 4-0 or whatever they're at, and that they would be ranked ahead at USC. Florida, you cracked the top. I believe you're in the top 5 now. Yeah, I believe you're top. No, West Virginia. Yeah, you're top 5 right now, I think. So good on you. A lot of SEC teams up there now. Now that Florida State's out of there, but West Virginia took their spot, I guess. But Oregon's still hanging on number 2, and that's all that matters to me right now. I don't really care about anybody else. I'm just focused on the Ducks. Got to get past Arizona State on the road, and then we have Colorado, and then we have USC. So in about 4 weeks, we play the probably biggest game of our season. Unless that Oregon State game comes down to the Pac-12 North title, which if we beat USC, it very well could. So that's it for me. Talk to y'all guys later. And as always, go Ducks.